smokers that can't swim jump into water. You feel me? Like stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? It's like white folks though.
Along the lines of what you and Rich was doing in the pandemic?
Nuh-uh.
Not along those lines? Y'all was having them do some wild shit, I believe, right?
No. They was doing wild stuff for us.
Wait, you was having people do wild shit for you?
There was some people snorted powder and stuff like that, but I didn't. Not upon my request. I was just a there in the shadows watching.
Oh, that was the craziest thing somebody's snorted.
Crack.
Crack. Was this on live?
Instagram, but it's not about me. It's about Kick. It's not my page. That was
No, I just wanted to know what's the grimiest shit you made somebody do.
I didn't make nobody do anything.
Well, what's the grimiest shit you encouraged somebody to do?
That's the same thing, Tiny. It's just different words.
No, it ain't. Encourage and make is two different
Well,
things.
I didn't do any of those. I was merely
All
a
right,
viewer.
what's the grimiest thing you saw somebody do and you was just in the
shadows?
Yeah.
Dookie in their pants.
Dookie in their pants?
They boo-booed on there. They had like what was it? A ghost gate.
Ghost gate.
So I'm gay. No, you do that alley-oop up.
That wasn't no alley-oop. That was like...
You said in the shadows, but I seen it. No, it was all kind of stuff. There was no wild stuff on there though, bro.
That's cool. Just know you started it.
I didn't start anything. You asked me. You didn't give me a criteria.
You know what I was talking about.
I didn't
It's
though.
cool.
So you talk about?
Why you ain't what's the name, man?
What?
I asked you the what's the name. You don't want this free content that's on you. I said meet me halfway, man.
No, I told you to...
okay, now, who you think you talking to?
I told you to meet me halfway.
That's why you can't put a nigga on shit. Yeah, man, you can't put a nigga on shit.
It was your idea, but my idea was somebody start from the beginning, somebody start from the end. They meet in the middle. That was my idea. But the whole thing was your idea, though.
What's the idea?
But that's why we haven't did it, because I really don't know the idea.
And that's what I'm saying. So he nigga try to take my IP, just try to re-rock it a little bit, but he can't really get the sauce. So he really want to say, well, this is what it really is. But no, man, come on, man, that's out of pocket. I was saying, far as like just basically origin story. Remember, I said if I was gonna start back streaming, you was on me one day. I was like, I'm gonna go back streaming, and I'm gonna go back through I'm recapping every episode till I catch up.
Yeah.
And then he said, he interrupted, like, I'm like, all right, cool. You go from the beginning, and I'll go from the beginning, you'll go from the end, and we'll see where our narratives line up. You know what I'm saying? The truth. I was just going for the truth. Where shit really originated from. Like, if I was going to go for that. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be some just funny content. I still might do that. Just give it an hour a day. It's going to be an hour a day of my time of just dedicated to going to go get the
of what type of narratives you looking
all
to debunk?
any narratives around here.
Like what though, Kim?
For example, you want to say just say Kim was drunk, right? That's a narrative.
Is that a narrative?
It's a narrative.
Who started that though?
You.
That's
you,
crazy.
For sure.
That's
for
crazy.
sure. That was
That's
it's cool though. Whatever. But what I'm saying is, do I help the narrative? Yes, because I'll be in that motherfucker shaded.
But you
So, never
you don't
drunk.
be shaded though sometimes. Like,
Never drunk.
the last
When was the last time you was drunk?
last
Drunk?
stream,
Yeah.
You know, my mama just told me this last night.
Last
Drunk, bro?
stream.
she asked you about the stream stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, homie. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas. Niggas, everybody ain't playing.
That's
Niggas.
yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck.
What's up with that nigga, man?
Hey son, you need to slow down, boy. Well, all right, son. I can't
Nah,
like
I'm
that,
just doing
bro.
drinking a lot of sodas and lemonades. I'm just picking up that weight. That's what she sees. She'll peep it that way. I'm like, Mom, you know, she know. I mean, I don't, like, far as...
Shout out
the
Mom
difference
Dukes,
between
man,
drunk-
Ruby, man.
I don't be drunk, though. I ain't been drunk. I don't know. I don't want to get drunk. Drunk is just, like, really
Drunk is disgusting.
embarrassing and, like, childish. Drunk, I can't tell
You're
you
a
when I was drunk.
liability.
Yeah,
Oh
I can't
my
tell you when I was
God,
drunk, bro. That's
bro.
out of pocket.
They don't want to be a liability, kid.
Kid, you funny, dog. 'Cause this right here, this week was funny to me, bro. Like, them chats had me crying, dog.
Oh,
With
but
the-
I didn't get to catch him, though. I see you.
not the chat, the clips, comments.
Oh, the clip comments? Oh, what happened? Oh,
Yeah.
me? Or what I do?
No, the people on you though, and I'm just crying because they like.
He can take it, but he can't dish it. I mean, he can dish it, but he can't take it.
No, I
type
was
shit.
talking about what you. I don't know what you talking about, but we'll get back to that.
But you know, that's what I'm here for, though. We can get to that next.
What you
I'm
say?
talking about when they call
Okay,
me.
well, you ain't got to just. What you talking about? Say what the you said, nigga. You just
I
laughing.
was, but I'm laughing at the story. You gotta wait
No,
to
man.
hear it. You calm down, bulldozer. So look, all right. So Kim, dog, I know both of y'all. So you obviously was in the comments too, though. So they been on this nigga. Say, yeah, he just crying for help.
On what? On liquor?
Yeah, when you drop Kev thing. So they.
Oh. Nah, man. That was just
okay,
Tiny.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's
Tiny did that, right? He's called me a drunk right there, right?
Yeah, Tiny wrote
because
this.
you was on me. You came back over here. You came back over here to talk shit about to me or whatever. Like that was your whole joke. You was over there. You walked over here to say a joke about me, and then you knocked that off. So my get back at you was drunk.
Hey, man.
That was, you get how you came over here.
I just be raw. I be raw with the audience, right? Could be getting drunk off camera, smoking off camera, coming on like, you know what I'm saying, news channel or some shit. Be raw with the audience. And
Yeah, that's the best.
I'll
way
be
to be.
sipping, man. But I get the
Yeah,
narrative.
I
I would say the same narrative. If it was y'all, I would say the same narrative because I know how I get loud. My voice start projecting louder. I get more, you know. So I know how I get when I start drinking, but I just like those environments. You know what I'm saying? If I'm drinking or not, I like domino table environments and shit, Monopoly table environments.
You hilarious though, bro. This week been funny, man. You been shaking it up this week though, bro.
What happened?
Tiny, I don't know. Shit, go get back to your.
Oh yeah, get on that though. What do you think about that? Do you feel like that's me? Because
Nah,
I've been told that for many years.
Hell nah. You the one that know.
Road dog, fuck you, nigga.
You the one that see how far you can play with somebody type shit.
Yeah.
So you definitely could receive it if that makes sense. Like you could dish it just as well as pause, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So nah, but that was the narrative I thought that you were saying.
Little fake ass pages saying that, man. There don't be nobody of no relevance or nobody. You don't even want to put your face on the line and say this shit. It'd be pages. That'd be somebody else probably talking from a real page. I believe it's real people, but you know. But I understand too though, cause like it adds up with what I say. I told everybody I'm sensitive. You probably go get a response, or you're not gonna get no response. It's either if you get a response, that means I'm ready to laugh about it, talk about it. If you don't get no response, then shit, I'll probably really hot.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, nah, I seen that narrative, but I be thinking it'd be the same. Motherfuckers saying like people already got their side that they own, so
Exactly.
it ain't even.
That's what I'm gonna say. Shit.
So whenever they do that, I'm like, okay, that's just somebody that's on his side speaking up. That's it. That's all that. How I look at this shit, really, no cap. Yeah.
Nah, man, I love it.
It ain't nothing.
Good, man.
That's what I was saying.
okay.
I mean, but it ain't
Fuck.
about me, so it's easy for me to dismiss it. But like I said, if I was you, I'd dismiss that shit. Yeah. And you have
Re-rock.
been dismissing it though.
Hey, man. Say now, what it do, hey? I've been popping out like what it do, man. What's up, Mac? What you on over there, my boy?
I ain't know nothing.
Just chilling, dog.
No, just shout out. What could go wrong? They popped out.
Yeah, what could go wrong popped out.
Yeah, what could go wrong? That was a good little pop out. You wanted
Did you address pun?
No. What?
He did
No.
not. I was
No.
watching the episode, but
No.
I didn't see that part. That's crazy.
Tucked. Punk called him a whole ass. You work for me.
Yeah, I seen that part. But yeah, I thought you.
When you jet setting,
Willie Dillon.
Hey, yo, he already got his narrative already.
No.
When you
jet
said,
setting, you know what I'm saying? That's why they call it turbulence, man. It's okay. the win don't mean no harm and the plane don't mean nothing either, man. It's just what we got to go through to get to where we got to go, man. I did think about addressing it for a second, but what was it addressed, really?
How you feel? Because you obviously felt some way.
We talked, though. That's what it was. I think Big Pun got ahead of it. He called me last night. So in my head, like, I didn't want to go.
Ahead of it.
I had a whole conversation again.
Okay.
Shout out, Pun.
Shout out Pun for real, saying King was hurt.
Y'all want to talk about it or y'all want to play? You just play.
How am I playing? How am I playing?
I was about to shout out Pun for something. I didn't want to change the subject. I was going to shout out Pun for AD function.
God in your life. That? Playing the play.
Yeah.
Why you didn't hit nobody up?
Yeah, y'all wasn't going.
You didn't even hit nobody up.
Y'all knew about it?
That's crazy.
That's how the game goes. I'm trying to tell you. You sound like Terrell did earlier.
That's
type
crazy.
Of getting the dough, closing that.
What?
Yeah, you was.
That's what I'm not doing. I
Looking
knew
at you from the penthouse.
I knew you wasn't going.
I wanted to go.
How you know I wasn't going? How you know these things?
Bro, you wasn't going.
How you know that?
Why would I? It was too late. It was too late for you to go, King.
It's too late for me.
That's the bottom line. It was too late for you to go. Matt.
It was too late for you to go.
Yeah.
That just mean you already. That's premeditated.
Bruh, if y'all was going, y'all would have tapped in. Y'all would have tapped in. I know what y'all. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to talk about that because we was on something else.
You right. You right. We had to get out of there. Bro was getting flustered.
I think, yeah. But I did wish you would have. Well, the fact that y'all talked, that was cool. But for the people and as a viewer, I wish I would have talked on camera. Just because it's like if you're following the storyline, it was like you said something about that, then you was on Rios talking about it because Rios was there.
You asked about it.
Well, yeah, because it was like a thing.
You guys. Most of the times I'll get asked, I'll respond.
Okay.
That's why I always tell everybody, ask whatever you want to ask.
All right, I got that. So in that aspect, yeah. You would have addressed it if it would have came to you, but it never came to you. So.
A couple things didn't come to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm feeling like the truth, but it's like maybe we just sitting there. Everybody didn't want to talk about everybody. I'm like, cool. We didn't do no messy. Because we cannot do that, you know what I'm saying? We cannot do that. Because all it would have turned into possibly would have been some messy shit, but I don't know. Because like I said, we had a conversation last night. So we kind of just would have just been acting. And I wasn't really trying to act. At that point, at that expense, who we acting for? Old boy again?
That's what I was
saying.
He
get another little segment.
Y'all already on the same page because y'all talked last night. So
yeah.
It's like one of those what's understood don't have to be said type shit. Cause
that's if you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Speaking of
what does that mean? What does that mean? You keep giving these little.
And I'm going to forever give that, man. You see my realer picture? It's being true for the details. There I stood right behind Jesus himself. Re-rock.
Hey, yo, you hilarious, bro. For sure, man. Shout out, bro. Shout out.
Did y'all hear this part of Rio's conversation? What y'all think about this? When Rio said, well, you wouldn't know about this. Had this happened to you? Was Kylan breastfeeding?
Nah.
Oh.
But I did hear.
You hear that?
Yeah, that.
What he was saying?
That's funny as.
Yeah.
I never heard nobody say that. He was saying while he was having, sex with his woman, spooning sideways, his son rolled over at the baby, that's the baby, right, still, and, got on the breast. So as he like, hold on now. What we doing? What we doing? You didn't see that part?
I didn't see that. I swear to God.
It got to be in context. I don't want to do it out of context, man. So it don't matter.
Yeah, nah, that ain't never happened to me. I wasn't breastfeeding with Kylan.
Was you having sex while Kylan was in the room?
In the room, yeah. Not the bed though. Cause Di used to I was with it. Di used to be let's put Kylan on. That was her whole thing.
We'll put him up over there over the washing machine.
Yeah, that's what we'll do it then.
Come on, bro. Give me a couple minutes.
So wait, The baby rolled over and just bye bye.
Yeah. Real said that.
That's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah. But I was saying The Rock wasn't at WrestleMania. That fucked me up.
What that mean?
WrestleMania was this past weekend.
Why the Rock had to be there?
It's WrestleMania.
He there every WrestleMania?
No, but when he not there, it's like they missing something.
So how many times he not been there?
I don't know.
Stone Cold was there, nigga. What you think
Stone
the Rock
Cold,
did?
Stone Cold was there. You see him? He
Yeah.
crashed the whip. She suing and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
Stone
somebody
Cold.
really crashed?
It was like he was on a 4-wheeler. He was going around the ring like
And hit somebody?
he hit the barricade, but he was going fast as trying to hit the corner. He was like on some playing around, and he couldn't even start the shit up no more. He had to just
Go do the next scene.
yeah. He walked to the back. He apologized, but you could tell she was trying to.
I get that chili.
Yeah. They had the ambulance by her and shit. I'm like, oh yeah.
Get that chili.
That shit did look like it smacked the wall though. It did smack the wall. But yeah, I ain't watched WrestleMania in a minute, but this WrestleMania I watched. It was the entrance is a big thing now. I didn't know that.
I thought that always been a big thing.
Nah, wrestlers used to just come out. Now they got live performers.
Like boxers walking out with boxers and stuff?
They don't walk down with them, but they'll be performing on the stage.
So they
while
had like
walk-
the Migos up there.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
If they was coming out to a Migos song, yeah.
That's a good segment. Makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes sense for
Oh, yeah.
sure. But I'm just saying, like the entrance is just as important as the match, if that makes sense. Like
No, I
everybody
get it. I
looking
get
forward
that.
to the entrance. Like, what's he about to do? How's
But I always felt it been that. It just elevated now. I thought niggas' interest always was big.
only few like the Undertaker have a crucial entrance. Like only a few wrestlers that have like The Rock and Stone Cold only coming out, glass breaking.
What? Stupid. That's the one.
Yeah, but
Stone Cold is crazy, man.
it's just Stone Cold. It's not no extra antics. This shit had extra antics.
It just elevated with time, I think.
Like the
So who came out for? Somebody came out for the Stone Cold. You saying somebody performed?